decided to make a fun video today. See how my shirt does? I put my microphone in a funny place, so we'll see how it does today. So I decided to make a fun video about one of my favorite products over the last few years, which are my buffs. B-U-F-F. Let me write that down on a scratch piece of paper here. B-U-F-F. Buff. I just had fun this morning because I shifted my buff from the usual position around my neck up to my hair while I was putting on my moisturizer, and I thought, wow, that looks really cute. Look how cute my hair looks. I like it. I look so much younger with my hair this way. This is my hairstyle I like. So I decided to make a video about one of my favorite activewear products, Buff, and why I like them. So I had never ever in my life heard of a buff. What is a buff? I had never even heard of it until I started watching an ultra marathon runner YouTube channel years ago, the Ginger Runner, who is still on YouTube, and he did videos interviewing ultra marathon trail racers and runners, and he ran himself, and he was just a homegrown YouTube guy, and he's still on now with his wife. And he talked about racing and running and trail running, which I was totally new to, had never done. And so I watched and I learned, and he had great interviews with trail runners and his friends, and also he's a gear reviewer too. So he does good gear reviews. Anyway, he always talked about a buff. I'm like, what is a buff? So it turns out Buff is a company, and I was just reading on their website. Looks like it started in Barcelona. At least a man in Barcelona, Spain, started it. I don't know where they are now. And they make these circular one-piece, see how my hair, I would call them scarves, but I don't know what other people would call them. But they're one piece of material that do not have visible seams. I don't see any seams. Just a one piece of material that goes around in different sizes, different materials, and different textures for different reasons, and also they're multi-purpose. You can use them for anything. So I started wearing them for running. So now I should move my microphone. And I wear them. Did I start around my neck or around my head? I think around my neck, but I'm not sure. Because I have short hair, so my neck is always cold, and I wear it for running for warmth, but it turns out it's really great when I run for catching sweat, so the sweat just gets onto here. It doesn't completely go all the way down as much as when I don't wear a buff. And I can also wear it on my head for sweat and warmth. I love to wear them over my ears because my ears get cold. And let me put on a different one. And you can wear them you can wear them any way you want, is the point of this video. So I wore them around my neck. I used to wear this one-piece scarf that I made myself out of an old t-shirt that I really love, just to keep my neck warm because I have short hair. And then I started wearing my buffs all the time, like every day. So now I wear my buffs every day, and I have running buffs and I have casual buffs, and I mix them up too. But this is just a fun video. What's fun about them, I have my my basket. I made a basket. I used to put them on a wall on a hook, but then there's too many. So right now, and then I had a pile, and now I have a basket for my pile. So what's fun is they come in all different shapes, all different colors, all different ways you like them. And REI sells them too, which I like because you can go in person and see if you like the material, because some of them are more stretchy, less stretchy, bigger, smaller. And now they have like, this is a reflective, which I haven't tried out. Let's turn off the light. I haven't tried it out so much, but because it's new, a new buff. How exciting is that? And I love the color. Look at that color. On their website, they have a zillion ultra cool designs, like scenic designs, nature, and locations. They're just wonderful. REI has less choices of the design, but there's still a lot. And then sometimes they go on sale, and I like to buy them on sale especially. And sometimes the ones that end up on sale are not as pretty, like this one. This was a sale one. I was like, well, it's not great color, but it's on sale, so I'll buy it. And I was not so happy because it's not a great color, but now I love it for casual wear because it goes with my casual clothes better. And when I put it in my hair this morning accidentally, I realized it goes great with my hair, my gray hair. And I wear a lot of gray in my shorts and pants. So getting back to my buff collection. So I like to pick them. I like really bright colors when I run so I can be visible. I like blue because I wear a lot of blue. And then I wear different colors in my running gear. So I like ones that can match my running gear. So this one has a lot of different colors that can match this one too. Plus it's kind of tie-dye-ish. And then these are the more recent ones. These were not on, I don't think these were as much on sale. Maybe they were through Buff. But I really wanted the bright color and the reflection for running when it gets dark. What else? This one I like because I wear a lot of blues and yellows and greens in my running gear. The other thing I like about Buffs is they're really thin, and so they're breathable and they're stretchy. Some of them are less stretchy, which I don't like. So that's why I like to see them in person and try them out. I have one that's like really, really thicker with a double layer for the winter and stuff, and it's kind of strangles me, so I don't like it as much. I like the stretchy ones that hang kind of loose, so I don't feel like I'm choking when I'm running. This is what I also like about them is you can wear them like, I could just wear them on my ears running because my ears get cold, or up here for sweat, more sweat, or if it's colder, I can put it so a layer goes over my head. If my head is cold, I can wear it under a hat because it's so thin. It fits under a hat or a running hat. And as I get warmer, I can move my layers around. When I run, I wear wired headphones, and I run one wire under here. The other one I don't wear for safety purposes of traffic, so I put one ear pod in here and one in my ear, and I thread the one in my ear underneath my buff, so if I want to move it up my head or off my head, it doesn't interrupt my head bone that's wired. So during a run, I can move them around, I can move them here, I can keep them on my neck, I can move them off my head, I can move them anywhere I want. You can always thread them around my wrist if I'm in the midst of a run and I'm hot. Some people like that for wiping sweat or your snot or stuff, which I think is kind of gross. I keep a toweling paper for that. I don't really want to do that to my precious pup. But But you can do anything you want with them, which is cool. Oh, you can also if it's cold and your nose is cold, or during COVID, you can wear them as kind of a mask, or to keep your nose warm, or your cheeks when it's cold. I still do that. Cloth masks do not work for germ protection, it turns out. But it was an easy way during the pandemic to have some kind of covering if someone ran by. But now it's nice for cold. And then there's different sizes. So this is a full size one, which is really large. I mean, look how big that is. This is a light one. So the really large ones, if it's really cold, it will cover up more of my neck, or it would be longer back there. But I've kept a couple really long for if it's really cold and I need a lot here. But when I'm running, I start to feel choked. So it's not that, I don't really like that size as much anymore. Actually, now sometimes I cut these if I get them on sale long and make them into half size. And I found that I really like layering them now. Like I'll layer 2 of them. And that way, if I start to get hot, I can just take off one, or I can move one even when I'm running, up around here, up here. So I still have one around my neck that's cold, or one around my ears, or even take one off. It just depends. Just depends. So on a cold day, even for casual wear, I might even start off the day with a walk with my dog wearing 2. And then I just take one off and just wear one. But most every day now, I am just picking one. Usually one that goes with my outfit, if I'm lucky. This has blue in it, so we'll say it goes. Pick one out of the pile and just wear it to keep my neck warm. Anyway, that's my silly story of why I love my buff. So the moral of the story is, here I'm going through and using them, and I have my pile here. The moral of the story is, and you can just take it off and throw it in your pocket, and it doesn't take up much space, because they're really light. The moral of the story is, I have a whole bunch of them, and they have different colors for different outfits, and a little different material now. And nowadays they have lots of different materials, and they have lots of different cool features. Like, I think some are mosquito repelling, some are UV repelling, some are reflective, and I really like the idea of UV protection and reflective, just for being outside, and especially different weather conditions and different light conditions. So they're always changing their designs. So I have a great time with my buffs. And now my neck is naked, so it's going to be cold. So guess I'll just find another buff and put it on. Okay. Bye. Oh, this video is not sponsored in any way. I paid for all of these out of my own money. I bought them on REI or through the Buff website, because they have different designs and sometimes they have different sales. So, not sponsored, just sharing a little bit of fun. Okay, bye.